I'll turn it over to our board if you have any just comments or questions about her journey to this point and what that entailed.
Want to kick it off?
I have a question, and this may sound inappropriate, but 26 years? You've had 26. Is that what he said, 26? You look like you could be in middle school.
Nice. I sure hope my 8th graders think that. We got this old lady this year. Yep, I'm going into my 27th year.
Wow.
But I tell them all I feel young, energetic, and just as excited about teaching this year as any year before.
And how many years have you been at Mason?
25.
25 of the
This is my
26?
25th,
Oh,
so,
wow. Okay.
yeah.
Wow, we're so grateful to have you.
8th grade science the whole time. They just can't shake me. Can't shake me.
It takes someone special to stay middle school, I think, for that duration.
You know, I've
It really
always
does.
said you've got to love that age to teach that age, and I do think it's true, and I hope that
Definitely.
they feel it too.
What has it been like to teach in a district where you've also raised your own Comet kids and watched them grow up?
Is that on or off the record? Thankfully, there's no cameras in my room because my kids come in the morning every now and then. They just don't feel like, doing what mommy is asking them to do. And I'm like, I'm at the job right now. I am at work. I got hundreds of kids that do what I tell them to do. What are you? You must go. Let's go. It's been wonderful. I hope that I'm a good role model for my girls. I've got 3 girls that have gone through here, and they have a unique experience. We eat, live, breathe, sleep Mason Comets. We are all proud to be Mason Comets, and they see the joy in me when I get to see my students at Kroger, at the community center, at the basketball games, and just being out in the community. It's just been fun, and even supporting my own kids, and for them to come with me to support their friends and. It's neat. I think it's unique, but I think they love it. They probably especially love it once they get to high school when they're not all so many eyes looking at them, and they feel like there's cameras everywhere they go. But it's certainly a unique part of our journey. But they've all had wonderful experiences.
So how have you grown over these past 27 years? And what have you learned from just being in a room full of 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds that you could share with all of us?
That's a really good question. One that I've thought a lot about, particularly going through the interview process. I'll tell you my number one message to any educator, any young teacher, everybody is that relationships matter. And I think, as a new teacher, you're kind of nervous. What if the principal comes in and Johnny's not behaving? What if, I don't know, you're just nervous. So I feel like a turning point in my career was when I built the relationships with my administrators, with my colleagues, with the parents, the community, where I just felt supported, encouraged, and I felt like it was safe for me to take a risk in my classroom, that failure is okay. And that is truly when I grew as an educator. When I had wonderful colleagues, our LEDs, I had lots of people who inspired me with ideas, and I have great teaching partners that I'm like, this sounds pretty neat. If I try it, will you try it? And that's just something that's unique, I think, but that I just have great relations. I have a great science department that we work with. Like I said, great LEDs that have given us inspiration and things to try, but most important is that relationship and trust that if this doesn't go real well, I'm not going to get fired. I mean, it's okay. That's how I grew. Yeah. And that's how I kind of separated to have just an amazing space in my classroom where I could tell the relationship. The kids came in, were inspired. They felt like it was a safe, fun place to learn. And I just really think that was a turning point in who I am as a teacher and kind of what was happening in my classroom.
That's awesome.
But it's a credit to Mason City Schools. We have hundreds of exceptional teachers here. So I truly don't feel deserving of this honor. I really don't, because it's just a wonderful place. It's blessed. We're unique. We are exceptional. And before coming tonight, and you asked about my family, you see my favorite color is green. My favorite team are the Comets. I couldn't be more proud to live in our community, to teach in this amazing school district, and always proud to be a Comet. So
So Alison, I think it'll be similar maybe to your last question, and I think we could probably guess, but could you speak to what, I mean, after 26 years to still be going above and beyond and knocking it out of the park and really pouring this much into your students' experience, what is it about this profession, your job, your day-to-day, what is it that you get out of it that helps you make that happen every day for our students? And maybe as a way of inspiring new teachers going into the profession, that in year 27 you can still be that jazzed up about the experience. What makes you tick that way?
You know, I'm going to go back to what I said before. It's the relationships. That is what gets me up in the morning. That's what gets me excited. Even just being intentional at meeting a couple friends at lunch, despite all the things on my to-do list, the Post-its for that Post-it, for the other Post-it, it really is important to just stop and be intentional about pouring into those relationships, even just to talk things out, you know, to have a healthy mindset. That's what makes it not just work, not just a job.
Yeah.
It's a fun place to be. Laughter, you know, laughter, joy, and also, you know, tears. Emotions are real. It happens, and just having a safe group of colleagues to talk with and laugh with and all that good stuff. So save a seat at the staff meeting for.
Well, I think I speak for everybody in saying that in a district of exceptional teachers, to be one of just 11 district teachers of the year in the whole state, and I think the first one, certainly since I've been on the board, Connie might, if she were here, she might be able to remember if we've had another one in her time on the board. I don't recall having somebody that has been put up for this award and this recognition from our district receiving it. So you are truly exceptional among the exceptional. So we are just so proud of you and honored that you've made Mason your home, and we would love to bring you down here and give you a little token of our appreciation.